Now I want to show you how to send a file wirelessly to the Ender 3 with the Raspberry Pi that you just installed. So what we'll do first is disconnect from the school network, connect to our Enders 752 network, we'll open Chrome, and at this point we need to type in the static IP address that you were assigned. In my case, it was 192.168.1.20. And we hit enter. That takes us into Octoprint, which is the interface for the Raspberry Pi that's connected to our Ender 3. It says it's connected because we have a disconnect option here. So if I come down to the bottom of this window, I have an upload button. Now, before I can upload anything to the Pi, I need to minimize that for a minute. So I just stay connected, but I hit minimize. And I need to go prepare a file so that I can send it. Okay, so I'm going to go to a place where I've done that. I believe Documents, 3D Printing, 3D Studio, Ender Mods, Other. And all these are things I've downloaded from Thingiverse. And I'll find one that I want here. I want to extract the Groot knob. So I'm going to right click, extract all, extract. Then I like to drag the proper Baby Yoda, nope, proper Ender 3 Groot knob. So I want to take my Groot knob zipped and drag it up into that unzip file. This will be the file that I want to use. So I'll minimize that, import, and I want to go back a couple here and find the Baby Groot file. Open. That will bring him in. And I can go ahead and double click my processes, make sure my settings look right, which most of these ought to be pretty close. I want to generate support material, probably only 30 will work, and hit OK. I'm going to just spin him around. So it looks like the only part we're going to need supports for is under his chin, but we'll go ahead and prepare it to print. Supports selected and see what it does. Okay, so it shows us that we have some supports under his chin and kind of the back of his head. That's really all we need them. Got some supports under this knob that's elevated. So we'll go ahead and save that to the disk. And I have a file that I've made under Ender Mods. It's called G-code files ready to print. And I'm just going to leave it Groot knob, extruder knob, and hit save. So that's all I need 3D, Simplify 3D for. So I'll close that. Actually, I want to save factory file as Groot knob, and that's saved in there now, so we can close that. All right, so now we go back to Chrome. I'm still connected to Octoprint, and if you're not, you need to get that way. I'm going to scroll down, and here's a couple I've already uploaded to the Pi, so I'm going to hit upload. And I want to go find my extruder knob for Groot. And I click there and hit open. That will save it to the little micro SD card on your Pi. And when it shows up in this list, that means it's been downloaded. Now there's a few things here we can do. If it's in this list, but I accidentally deleted it off my computer, I can click here to download at least the G-code file for it. I can also click right here to hit print, and that's what I want to do. So I'll hit load and print. So I click load, and you see that now it says we have a 5.8 kilobit file. That's how much is printed out of 8.1 megs. And over here, you see the temperature starting to rise on the bed. So obviously, you needed to have cleaned your plate, um, washed it off, sprayed it, leveled your bed before you did any of this other stuff in order for it to be ready when you hit print. So now when you hit print, you can watch right here that the bed and the hot end are heating up. Usually the bed heats up first, and that's what we want to watch, is to see if it actually goes higher. If it just sits there, that means you didn't wait long enough in Simplify 3D, and you'll need to go reslice and resave it. Okay, but it is going to the bed. The bed is heating up. It's at 41 degrees. As soon as that heats up, then the head will, or the nozzle will heat up, and that makes everything go high until it's ready to print. And then it's going to go ahead and start printing. And that'll be your first print where you didn't have to save it to your micro SD card and walk it in there and plug it in. Now, there is a little bit of code that you can put in that will allow you to select a folder, and when you save something in Simplify 3D, it will save it automatically to this list right here. And that way you don't have to even do upload. It will just automatically save anything you do through Simplify 3D. Now, I'm not sure if it'll do it in Cura. I think there is a way to do that, but I don't know what the code is for that. All I know is the one for Simplify 3D, so I'll show you how to do that as well in a minute.